Yo, it's Roy Marcus from West Indies back on the video. Today we're going to be covering some beach buggy racing and ranking every car in beach buggy racing. My most watched video is about this game, so I'm coming back to it and I'm going to show it some more love with a couple more videos. Honorable mentions to all of the pay to win vehicles. I am not including that in this ranking. So there are 4 pay to win vehicles in this game: the Rhino, the Whole Shot, the Grand Prix, and the Kilowatt. They all look absolutely insane. They come at 1000 HP. They're very good. They're very fast. They're pretty much good at everything, right? Except for maybe the Rhino. That one just seems like it's more like a truck and it's not as good. But I've never used any of them. I'm just putting them in here because they need some love as honorable mentions. That's my main reason for having them in here. So I just thought I would kind of cover that with you guys. Now, that being said, this one's probably my favorite, the Kilowatt. I think the Kilowatt is sick. I think it looks awesome. I think it is probably just my favorite of them. But coming at number 8 spot, we have the Rock Stomper. The Rock Stomper right here, it's a big truck, right? Big truck. Probably the biggest of all the vehicles in the game. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean it's necessarily bad just because it's slow. It is slow. Even when you max it out, it's slow. And get it to 1000 HP, it's just slow, right? And that sucks because you're racing. You don't want to be slow. Now, it does have the most strength of any vehicle. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know how much strength matters. It doesn't feel like it really makes much of a difference. Like, no car is really bullying you off the road, so I feel like it's not that big of a deal. That's just me. One great thing about this vehicle is you can run through 2 power-ups with it. So you're almost guaranteed to hit a power-up every time. It's almost difficult not to hit the power-up. Coming in next at the number 7 spot, we have the Lunar Rover. This one, it's kind of just another vehicle in the game, right? The person you race against that has the Lunar Rover is Beezorp, and you race him on the Red Planet map, which that's kind of like the theme of the map, right? It's like lunar, and that's like what they're going for with it. I don't necessarily think that the car itself is very good. Like, it's just kind of whatever. It does sound cool, right? Kind of sounds like a spaceship, really. That would probably be my best way of describing it. And I think that's cool, but it's not necessarily the most useful of all the vehicles. So I definitely think it could be better, and there's definitely a lot better options for you to use overall in the game. Coming in at number 6 spot, we have the Grimrod. This one's cool. This is a cool vehicle. I think the developer of this game, they did a good job with this vehicle. I like it a lot. It's got a coffin in the back, right? And as you upgrade the vehicle, you go from 250 horsepower, which you're seeing now, to 1000 horsepower. You actually can see what happens to this car. It gets upgraded, like most of them, gets better exhaust and everything. The coffin in the back starts shaking as you drive, and there's a real person in it, like a mummy. That's pretty sick. I think that's an awesome idea. So cosmetically, I guess, awesome. This was strictly cosmetics. This would be number 1. You know what I mean? None of the other vehicles have something that unique and that cool. I think it's great. Now, performance-wise, it's not that great. Coming in as the number 5 spot, we have the Dune Jumper. Very simple, right? It kind of just does everything well, right? It doesn't do anything great, but it does everything well in terms of how I feel when I drive it, right? So I like the Dune Jumper, right? It's the name's beach buggy racing, right? So a Dune Jumper is kind of like a beach buggy. So it's very similar, and it's in that realm. It's cool, right? I think when you put paint jobs on it, though, you can't really see it that well, so that kind of sucks, because you want to upgrade the paint job of your car. That's part of game progression, and that's something that's cool cosmetically. You can't see it on this car very well. That kind of sucks, right? You would obviously like to see your paint job. 4 goes to Lightning. This is like a muscle car right here. Think of like a, I don't know, Chevelle or whatever kind of muscle car you want to think of. It's pretty cool, right? You can kind of see the paint job on it. It's very good in terms of speed. It's good in terms of turning. I don't think it's actually that great. I don't think it's the best vehicle for turning, but no, it's definitely not, because number 1 is the best vehicle for turning. But the vehicle overall, it's definitely very good. I like it. I mean, if you like muscle cars, I think you'll probably gravitate towards this one. And me personally, I do like muscle cars, so I do like this vehicle just because of that. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't need much else after that for me to really like it. I feel like the fact of what it is makes me enjoy it. That being said, I pretty much covered the speed and the agility. Strength doesn't matter. I know that's in the strength is an option for all these vehicles, is like a pro or a con. I feel like that doesn't make any difference in game. So I feel like what you're really looking for is the difference makers: speed, acceleration, and handling. Those three are the real big ones. Coming in next into the top three, we have the Lamborini. Very similar to Lamborghini, but they call it the Lamborini. And it's so cool, right? You think in the Lamborghini and then you're driving it. It is fast, right? It is probably the fastest vehicle in the game outside of the pay-to-win ones. It's cool. I really like the Lamborghini. It's probably my third favorite. That's why I'm putting it here in the 3 spot, right? Who doesn't want, like, when you play any racing game, you immediately think about, what's the fastest car? You know what I mean? Like, what's that kind of has like some sort of thought in your back of your mind, but like, I want the fast one. Right, this is the fast one, and it also looks cool, right? You also want the cool looking one, so you kind of get the best of both worlds in that realm. This car is awesome. I think it's great. It doesn't have good strength. Like I said, I don't think that matters, but if you do think that matters and you've played this game, feel free to comment down below, because I haven't noticed that at all. Coming in number 2, though, we have the Beach Buggy. Some people probably thought this might be number 1. I actually think there's one car better. So Beach Buggy, this is the car you start with. It's like the staple of the game, right? It's called Beach Buggy Racing. The Beach Buggy is what everybody starts with when you start playing the game. So is it the best car? Not in my opinion, right? I think it's the second best. I think it's great, right? When you upgrade it, this is what it looks like at 1,000 horsepower. So fully upgraded, it looks sick. It looks cool. But I feel like turning wise, it's not that great. Handling is not that great compared to a number 1 vehicle. It overall is good, and it can do everything. I just feel like the first vehicle does everything and more. This one's just lagging behind. You can see the paint job pretty well. Like, it's kind of got, the hood and everything's kind of going for it otherwise in terms of cosmetics, but I have one that's a little bit better. Coming in number 1 spot, we have the Rally Pro. Now here at 250 HP or horsepower, the lowest level, it doesn't look great, right? But it is very good. And when you get up and you're racing the bosses in the 1,000 horsepower level, you would love to have the Rally Pro. The Rally Pro, it is awesome at handling. It's got great top speed. It accelerates fast. It does everything well. This is like the go-to vehicle to have in this game. Like, there's no vehicle that is even close to this in my mind. Pairing it with El Zippo, who in my opinion is the best character, you will fly through everything and beat the game very quickly. I think this is by far and away the best vehicle. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think is the best vehicle in Beach Buggy Racing? Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. It's been your boy Marcus Morsini. I'm out of here. Peace.